Hello YouTube, this is the President Michael back with another autograph mail day video. It is it's May 16th, 2013, and I have several nice purchases to show you and one TTM. This will probably be the last mail day where you'll see a lot of purchases because I'm going to start transitioning into sending more TTMs out. I sent out several earlier this week. I'm going to send more out by the end of the week. Oh, I'm probably going to send out about 6 books worth. So it's going to be anywhere between 35 to 50 requests. Want to definitely help my team win in, for the Autograph Weekly Fantasy League we're doing. I think we're going to do good. But, so like I said, this will be the last day you'll see, a lot of purchases and a few TTMs. Okay. First, TTM. One author success. W. Bruce Cameron. First, he sent a unsigned form letter. He sent 3 of his business cards, which is double-sided. And he sent 3 signed book plates for 3 of his books. It looks like it's been sitting around for a while because it's dated March 2013. First one. Here's the next one. And here's the third one. So that was my one TTM. Okay, here are some 8x10s I purchased from a fellow YouTuber. Here's the first one. Eva LaRue. You especially know her on CSI Miami. Very pretty lady, great actress. Shannon Doherty. Terry Reynolds, wrestler / diva for WWE. Amy Poehler. I said so right. And here's that first. And then, well, there you go. I'm not sure if it's, whoops, both hands. Sure if it's upside down or not. But. And here's a really good one. Rose McGowan. Isn't that a cool looking picture? And it's signed right there. Yeah, right there. Alright, on to, of course, you can't believe that you wouldn't see any book purchases. And I will huge stack of books. First one I think might be a failure. I gotta research it more, because I think it might be a preprint. This is Suzanne Somers, Eat, Cheat, and Melt the Fat Away. I can certainly use this book. It's on a book plate, but I think it's preprint. I have to check into it more. Tell me what you guys think. What guys and gals think, if this is real or not. So I was looking at it with my fancy magnifying glass I picked up the other day. It's one of those ones with a light. And just, I don't know. I don't think it's real. I'll do a little bit more research. In the end, it's no big deal, but I only paid like $4 for it, 4 or 5. Alright, on to the real stuff. Here is the Story of Jesus by Theodore Parker Ferris. It's signed right there. Theodore Parker Ferris is one of the 14 distinguished ministers who since 1735 have occupied the pulpit. A Trinity Protestant Episcopal Church in Boston. It looks like he wrote a few other books too, for religious issues. Okay. Excuse me. Might be getting a cold again. Here's Biology, Detection, and Control of Varroa jacobsoni, a parasitic mite on honeybees, by Alfred Dietz and Henry R. Herman. But it's only signed by Henry Herman. Here's the Republican Party in Georgia from Reconstruction through 1900 by Olive Hall Shaggett. Originally somebody wanted $45 for this, but I guarantee you I didn't pay that. The shipping this book was only $4 or $5. Now I looked at it a little bit. Trying actually going to read it. Actually looks pretty interesting. Alright, here is Power to the People. It's a signed edition of from Laura Ingraham. Well known, a person on talk radio, and I see her on the news a lot, especially Fox News. Signed right there. Here's a real good one. This is the second copy of this book I've gotten. This is Wake of the Pareto Star by Gene Hackman and Daniel Lenihan. Gene Hackman, of course, a well-known actor. And it's signed by both of them, co-signed. Alright, here's a really good one. This is the second copy of this book I've gotten the last a few weeks or so. The last video or two, I showed the first copy of this book, but it was a presidential success. It's Living Faith by Jimmy Carter. Really great condition. And I couldn't believe how cheap I got it. I was lucky to find it. Of course, there's a lot of Jimmy Carter books. I'm hoping to get the entire set signed. Now, I thought I was almost halfway there. I thought he wrote like 20 books. But I found a bibliography. And it's more like 29, so I'm not even halfway there. It's bad for someone who wants to put together a whole signed set, but overall it's good for us collectors because it means signed books of his is generally easy to find. And not too expensive. Actually, out of all the presidents, he's the cheapest. Okay, here's another set of books. Now, these were all from the same seller. Alright, here is My Lies by Roseanne Arnold. And it came with a little newspaper article about when it was signed. It was signed back in 1994 in Concord. To Tracy, love Roseanne. I'm not really a huge fan of hers, but I had to get this. She's a pretty famous actress. And this lot of books, I bought each separately, but they come from the same seller, was really, really cheap. I couldn't believe such a super great deal. And I couldn't pass this up. Alright, here's the next one from the same lot. If I Should Die Before I Wake by the Reverend Jerry Falwell. And it's To Clarence, Jerry Falwell. Yeah, with prominent religious figures, you gotta be careful. A lot of their books are no, stay back. A lot of their books are pre-printed. Here's a really good one, and I was surprised this went for as cheap as it did. Same with the Roseanne and the Falwell one. Here is Beyond Uhura Star Trek and Other Memories by Nichelle Nichols. Jeff, Blessings, Nichelle Nichols. Now here's another good one. I have to be sure, just to make sure, but it's not just signed by the author, who I thought it was just signed by. It's also signed by who did the foreword. Now the author is Ray Comfort, and the foreword was done by Kirk Cameron, the well-known actor. Okay, how to bring your children to Christ and keep them there, avoiding the tragedy of false conversion. And this one was maybe $1 something. I think it was really cheap. I have to be sure. There it is. There's the 2 signatures. Shh. No. No. In a minute. Alright. Here's Tim McCarver. That's the one who wrote it. It's Oh Baby, I Love It. And there's Tim McCarver's autograph. Here's another great autograph. I never thought I'd get his. This is Ash Wednesday by Ethan Hawke, well-known actor. And here is the signature. And here is the, come on then, come here. Sit. Alright. Here is Far and Away, the illustrated story of a journey from Ireland to America in the 1890s. It is signed by Bob Dolman and Ron Howard. Famous actor, famous director. You know, he played, what was it, Opie and The Andy Griffith Show, which is a show I do not like whatsoever. But it is a well-known show. There it is. This one I paid the most for out of that lot. This was like $16. But a book signed by Ron Howard, I'd pay that all day. It's a great deal. And I still can't believe how cheap these books went. Altogether for this lot of books was $43 shipped. Shipping was free. So I did pretty good. Well, that's it. Like I said, this will probably be the really last big day of purchases. I mean, you're still going to see a purchase once in a while. Just not as much, because I'm going to start transitioning more into TTMs. And I'm hoping to get to a few baseball games. I've been meaning to do it. But with school, and I haven't been feeling well, the last month and a half, I just haven't had a chance to get there during the season. But with the next couple weeks, I hope to get to a few games. Probably just be minor league games this year. Maybe a major league game, but we'll have to see. Because I live in Florida, so there's minor league teams all over here. And then, of course, I have the Tampa Bay Rays. I have the Miami Marlins. I won't be going to Miami, but maybe Tampa Bay. So we'll see. Okay. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below. I'm always happy to answer any questions. And remember, be autograph strong. Your president of the United States of Autographs is issuing you an executive order to be autograph strong. Okay, well, I'll see you soon, YouTube, and I hope everybody has a nice day or night. Alright. Bye, everybody. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned the last video. I'm going to mention it now just in case, because I'm going to forget the next one. I saw a great movie by Tom Cruise and Morgan Freeman called Oblivion. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go see it. It's a great movie. And I don't know, maybe I did mention it in the last video, but either way, I'm mentioning it again. If you get a chance, go see it. And of course, today I think Star Trek Into the Darkness has just came out. I think that's going to be a great movie too. So, alright, no more yapping. Alright, bye YouTube, bye everybody.